Hello, everyone, and welcome to the replay. I'll give everyone a few seconds to get on here, or at least someone to get on here. Oh, there's someone. So, welcome to the replay, and welcome to the broadcast for those that are streaming live. I accepted thanks for the hearts. I accepted a love challenge. Hey, Miss Passion. A love challenge. So, I don't know if you all are familiar with Troy Rawlings, the comedian. If not, please follow him on Periscope. And he challenged everyone to a 14-day love challenge. Hi. And so today was day one. And day one was, for me, the hardest thing. Like, day one's challenge was patience, to show patience towards other people. And that was the one thing I've never, ever prayed for, because typically if you pray for something or to have more of something, that's the thing that God challenges you in the most. And I don't really want to be challenged in my patience. Like, I'm being straight up honest, because that's what I do. Yeah, like, patience is something that we all need to learn about, like, dealing with people. Like, it's just so difficult. And like sometimes I feel like, oh, I have like a ton of patience, and other people think I have patience, but I know how I feel inside. So I know I might show it on the outside, but inside I'm like, if you don't hurry up, if you don't just, because I'm a supervisor, so I have to teach people things, train people on things, and I hate repeating myself. Like, I hate it. So if I showed you how to do something, you got a new phone. I don't understand why it's still okay, girl. So, yeah, so I showed y'all before the definition of patience. Like, every time I do something, like, I like to know what I'm doing. Like, I know people always assume they know what something means, but I like to have certain opportunities. Thank you for the hearts. Like, take certain opportunities if I'm working on something or focusing on something to step back and look at the definition. So let me flip back to that. Ooh. So, okay. It says patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. So the acceptance part is a little easier for me at times. Like, I can accept a situation, but tolerating it without getting angry or upset, that can be difficult for me at times. But I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, driving, I actually did really well with driving this morning. So this is just my recap of how well I did. I did well driving this morning, but I also woke up 2 hours late. So that shortened my day to deal with people. So I kind of cheated and didn't even mean to. And then driving to work, there was no traffic because I was late. So again, good looking out, God. I really was able to exercise my patience, or my patience not be tested. That's the word. So that was cool. But then I get to work. My boss isn't there again. So what does that mean? That means more work for me. And what happens? These random people come up to my office asking me for stuff that they don't even need to be at my office for. Girl, patience is something very few people are. Like, they think, you really think you are. Like, you think you have, like, the patience of a saint, until that one thing that ticks you off or that tries it pops up. Like, everybody has a trigger. So the trick is to recognize your triggers and how to cope with them and to increase your patience with them. At least that's my opinion about it. So, yeah, so I went ahead and, what's on here? Miss Passion. So I went ahead, dealt with these people. Yeah, I with my company, we used to have a location in Temple Hills, and dealing with some of the customers out there and dealing with some of the staff out there, it was rough. They now moved me to like Montgomery County side, and it ain't that much better, to be truthful. Still have to deal with people, but like, it's a different type of dealing with people. It's people with a sense of entitlement, and that's something that I don't always have the patience for. Exactly. Like, Jesus be like, girl, get yourself together. So, Yeah, so this weekend, like was put in a situation because it was homecoming weekend, and I really had to exercise patience. And then, like, I was doing really well until it lasted longer than I expected it to last. And then I realized I used up all my Jesus. Like, me and Jesus, we were good. We were like that. Like, I had him right here, right here. But that situation, as time went on, I couldn't find baby Jesus anywhere. Like, I was just done. Like, I was over it. I was over that person. I just wanted it to be over. But yeah, Montgomery is a little, yeah, they pay my bills, so whatever. So yeah, so basically today, helping my employee, I was doing well with the new employee because she's new. She's going to ask questions. But the one that was more seasoned, I found myself having to check myself and really like, look, today is about patience. And not using sarcasm to overcome my patience. That's where I always mess up. Like, I'll say stuff with a smile, but it's straight be on some sarcastic tip. So I'm really trying to work on, like, not being such a, smart ass. So that's that. What was I already say? I wrote it down because I'm forgetful. Oh, yes. Oh, you getting out the bed for me? I feel so special. Oh no, the tear's on the side. You see the tear? Tear. Thank you. I feel special. So, yeah, basically today I really realized it's always the people that I'm closest to and the people that I have the most connection with, I have the shortest amount of patience. And I know people say that all the time, like, you need to show patience to your spouse. I live alone, so it never really stuck out to me. And like, I've seen my friends, but I have a mixture of friends, so I see them all different times. But I realize the closer I get to someone, the more I lose patience with them, and that's not cool. And those are the people we need to show patience towards the most because it's tested the most. And really, this whole thing is about love. Like, that's where this whole challenge came from. It's from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. So that's where he got the whole challenge from. So it's really today's patience, tomorrow's kind. And then as the days go forward, it's each day for each attribute of what love is really about. So showing my love in the form of patience with people, because it's all encompassing. Yeah, like, the people that we love are closest to the most is the people that we display the least amount of love to. So I need to get that in check. And really, in those people, I really even mean myself. Like, if you ever think about like how many times you lose patience with yourself, you're not where you want to be in life. You're not like at the status, not at the location, not at the title, not at the weight, not at the marital status or relationship status or whatever. Like, you want to be in life, you don't want to have these many kids, you wanted to have this many kids by the time, like, all that stuff, like, we lose patience. Oh, snap. Oh, I couldn't work for your company if people get fired for being sarcastic. Like, I'd be gone after, like, I could be good for like a month. Because I wouldn't talk for the first month. But after I get comfortable and open my mouth, it's usually a problem. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to work at your job, like, at all. Like, I'm HR's nightmare at times. And it's not even because, like, sexual harassment and stuff like that. But it's crazy because all my employees love me. But I'm going to be honest, and I don't always have a filter. Like, my filter, I leave it at home sometimes, and that's just a problem. So I'm really working on, no, I'm not. That's a lie. So I'm not going to even finish that. I'm not working on a filter because I don't see it always being, like, I don't see it necessary. I think that's what's wrong with society now. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, somebody getting fired for being sarcastic, like, just off the dome. Like, I know, like, how hard it is to fire someone. So, yeah, that's crazy. But prayers for that coworker. Hopefully they have a backup plan because it's hard out here in these streets. So, yeah, like, we really just need to learn to be patient with ourselves and just really, like, realizing we're not perfect, and in that, realizing other people aren't perfect, and some people just ride the slow bus. They just ride the slow bus, and it's okay. Not saying you need to drive the slow bus, but you at least need to understand that not everybody is going to be the same speed as you. There's cheetahs, there's turtles, or whatever. So just really taking a step back and understanding, like, okay, she a little slow today, but that's okay, because maybe I need to slow down too. Let me just step back, because maybe it was me. Maybe I did not say it correctly, or maybe I talked too fast, because sometimes when I get excited, I do. I don't talk too fast. So I need to do that and just realize it could very well be me. So yeah, that's my scope for tonight. I really appreciate you coming on here with me, Miss Passion, because I know it's past your bedtime. So I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. And tomorrow, I'm going to keep my patience, because I'm not going to just drop it because it's not day one anymore. It's to build. So I'm going to do patience again tomorrow, and then I'm going to add kindness. I think it's easy for me to be kind, but we'll see. We'll see what type of day it is. Yeah. So thank you for joining me. And anybody that was watching on the replay, you can go ahead and tap that screen too. You can go ahead and share it with folks if you care to. And if you don't, that's okay too. I hope you enjoy the watch. And everybody, good night and amen. And amen and good night. Until tomorrow, bye-bye. And off.